Hello viewers, Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought's livestream / video. I'm just laughing a bit because I had just come from watching Brother Monroe's current ongoing stream, which hopefully he'll be raiding me at the end of it. So yeah, our first engagement here is something that we're gonna have to do the same thing that Monroe just did in the battle he just finished in XCOM, and run away! Run away while we can. We've got the faster ships, so we'll just run. Run away. You know what, actually, I think I'm going to cancel my attempts to invade... Poland, because Ukraine, which is under my control in this reality, is being invaded, and obviously I don't want to lose Ukraine. And if I do, I'd want to get it back as soon as possible, which would mean naval invasion in it. So, yeah, I think disengaging all my ships from that naval invasion and sending them all back to Italy, leaving a couple in the Baltic to save transport, would be the better idea to do. Yep, you know the drill, know the drill, know the drill. And very few people would actually get that, because very few fans of the goth band I'm a part of are actually viewers of my YouTube channel. So, are they colliding with each other over there? So they've got pre-dreadnoughts and dreadnoughts here. Well, yeah, I was expecting that there'd be dreadnoughts here, but I didn't expect that nations these days are still using pre-dreads. I'd understand for the player nation, because the player knows what a good refit would be for them if they decide to keep them around. I didn't. But I thought the AI would have also been smart and be like, ah, pre-dreadnoughts aren't actually as good as they used to be. Let's get rid of them. But yeah, whilst we are pulling France, we can just admire the... Okay, so we got some points from that because I'm going to assume they hit a mine or something, because it's really the only way that they would have gotten damaged like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. That goes there. I don't actually think I need these blankets any longer. Ah. Stay there. Yeah. Still in a loading screen. Oh, for frick's sake. UID will be reloaded shortly. Oh, God. This is the technical difficulties you would expect in a Silent Service game of music or Silent Service 77, dependent on which platform you're watching me on, stream/video. Loading screens are occurring again. Nelson there with quad Bofus over the conning tower, I believe that is. Or did Nelson not have a conning tower? And then I believe pom-poms on top of that turret there. So obviously the 6-inch guns there and the 16s. In the also famous ABN layout. Well, I think it's ABN. I said don't show again on that. Right, reload back into the save. And if it has me having to do that one battle again, then I will forcibly auto-resolve the battle to completion. And I'm thinking I should have gotten a cup of tea before I started the stream. Who cares? Who cares that I'm tealess? And actually biscuitless as well. I can't follow the usual British traditions of tea and biscuits. Nor do we have crumpets, so I can't do tea and crumpets. I can't do the normal British accent that people usually associate with Britain, so that's another stereotype I cannot follow this stream. Yeah, I'm not redoing that retreat, so auto-resolve with fingers crossed. So I want to go down the ships are sunk, but it's a draw. It's a draw. A fight with that destroyer again. Auto-resolve it because it's a destroyer. It's a destroyer. It would have just run away if I didn't do this. And then a struggle. 2 battleships. An Ancona class against their Veteran class. The Veteran class is a dreadnought. That's obviously a light cruiser with 9 5.1-inch guns. Let's go into this battle then. So, our Ancona class battleships, to my knowledge, is a vast improvement over the class before it, Vittorio Venetors. But it's obviously worse than our San Giovanni's and Drakes, which of those, only one of them has actually seen a combat engagement that I have fought in. Yep, so our battleship here is going to carry on its usual course of work, while you're gonna follow the doctrine of we need at least one ship to survive this. Tokyo drift your way out the battle. Actually, no. I'm an idiot for saying you can retreat. No. This battle, there is no retreat. No retreat, and that they are going to get destroyed by the 12.7-inch guns aboard my ships. Or my ship is going to try dying. Well, 12.7-inch aboard the battleship, then hopefully as well the 20-inch torpedoes, if possible. Oh, God. It's cold. It is cold here. I think it's kind of guessed by the fact I'm wearing gloves. Which also actually means there may be a bit of a mistake on some buttons pressed. Right. There's the battleship. Oh. How in the name did they get so badly damaged? Well, they're not getting away from the battleship. My battleship, that's a certain. As my battleship can do over 30 knots. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get away. So we spotted them, but they haven't spotted us. Which is quite a shocking surprise, actually. But then again, they are damaged, so some of their equipment would be a little bit unable to be used, and so their spotting distances may be... Oh, they spotted us! They spotted us! We all know that's their battleship, as they don't have an armoured cruiser here. The Westerland is only going 13 knots, so... So yeah, we are over doubling their speed. And, yep, they're gone. The Westphalen has been sunk for no damage sustained to my side. It only took 6 shells. 6 shells and her damage control teams got overwhelmed. We got the location of the light cruiser. Let's sink him. Let's sink him too. Yep. Congratulations, Germany. Congratulations. I have now proven to you that your ships aren't as formidable when they've hit a load of mines before encountering us, but then again, Germany's ships have caused us quite a massive problem beforehand. But at least we don't have to deal with the Americans as well, seeing as we won our war against the Americans, and... Right. My next order of business is actually going to be going ahead with the plan I had of having my ships just abandon the invasion of Poland, and instead of going after Poland, they defend our home waters. UAD, don't. There we go. Westphalen and the light cruiser there are sunk. You guys are actually going to redirect yourself to Oh god. UAD... on the day where I could potentially get a whole bunch of viewers from Monroe, and this happens. You are going into Hangar, or however the hell you properly pronounce that place, and you are going to be the defending fleet for the... you're going to be the defending fleet for that, the Baltic, and my other ships, including the ones that are on their way, are going to head back into Italian-controlled waters. So, you there, reverse course, you are heading into that port there. You lot at Gibraltar, reverse your course, you're heading back to Ancona. Yep, we are cancelling the naval invasion of Poland. And we are more than likely going to have to amass the forces to operate the recapturing of Ukraine, more than likely. 353,000 tons. How are Latorios? That guy out for 9 months? No, that's too long. Our emergency build light cruisers are being built, and our emergency build destroyers are also being built, which... Thinking of it, the emergency build destroyers don't actually need as many on the emergency building. That destroyer stays because of the name. It's close enough to a song I like. And in the end, actually, it didn't stay. So instead of the 96, we are going to be building 20 of our crash build destroyers. Yep, 20 of our crash build destroyers are being built instead. Our crash build light cruisers are just being made. Actually, no, we're getting rid of our crash build light cruisers. They were a horrible idea I made in a rush. This is probably told by the fact that they are being deleted. The destroyers, they're destroyers, it won't really matter, and I could... And destroyers are ship types that I can go ahead and say, yeah, I can afford to spend months doing a extensive reconstruction on, especially as they don't take up as much dockyard space. They still take up dockyard space, yes, but they don't take up as much. So, yeah, our naval invasion is now no longer being operated because it will take too much ships to operate it. Too many ships to operate, so we are cancelling the naval invasion. And we are instead going to take our ships home and then prepare for having to defend having to defend, well, recapture Ukraine from Germany. So yeah, in this reality, Ukraine went from Russia to... So Ukraine went from Russia to Austria-Hungary to Italy, and more likely from this to Germany, and then, hopefully if I play my cards correctly, back to Italy. Building of new ships is occurring. So a couple of our light cruisers, one of the Africanos and one of the upgraded Africanos, so as in like the class that was made as an update to Africanos, the Claudio Torrio. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. And then two of our destroyers, one older, one newer, I think, have gone against through the Carl Con. Withdraw. Okay, we cannot withdraw from this engagement, so our best bet now is to run away while we still can. The Radetskis. I remember originally finding out the Radetskis in one of the copies of Jade's fighting ships I have. So, our two squadrons of ships here are going to are going to bravely retreat because they are being encountered by a much stronger force. Well, okay, I'll admit the armoured cruiser is a much stronger force, but the other two classes aren't really that much of a stronger force. But still, for the safety of my crews, which I put above everything else, if it were the admirals, it would be a different thing, because the admirals are usually old and not even going to last a year in service anyway. But the actual commoner, I'm more worried about protecting, and so I am running away. Yep, and the battle, a draw for both sides. And my ships can carry on heading home. Operational range limits the ship's coastal defense and standard naval duties, while higher range capacity to naval raids, surprise strikes, and special missions, making it much more useful and multi-purpose warship. Yep. Which, that's actually a thing I've been trying to put in my more recent ships, except for the crash builders, a, better ranging system. So, with the information Monroe has given me, I think on the Twitch end the raid should be starting at 1:15. And this is obviously going to be a lot longer stream than normal for that reasoning. Ship damages. Napoli has encountered Khrushchev. Oh god. It's happened again! It's happened again. UID has crashed again. Da 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 da. UID has crashed again. There's no background downloads going on that should be causing my processing units not to handle UAD. The only sort of thing that's going on is the stuff needing to operate the stream, so I don't know what's causing this crashing. Should I, for a brief bit, just play a bit of guitar as like please stand by music? Could be. Like, no, whenever a game crash happens, I just immediately move to a different part of my room to grab a guitar, and it's like, viewers, you know the drill by this point. Picks up guitar and starts playing. I think that should be a running joke that I begin because of how much UAD crashes, but it also carry on for any game other than UAD as well. We're back. Yeah, and the withdrawal of the Napoli is still the same as success. Now, Sir Vetzen herself, Baden. So we're up against two pre-dreadnoughts of the Kaiser Wilhelm II class. The Vetzen herself of the Vetzen class, and the Nassau with Colombo, Drake, Italia. We'll fight. We will fight. We will fight. Man. One thing I know for certain I'm doing is I'm putting all my destroyers into one fleet together. Right, put this down, because we're in the battle now. So we bring along with us, led by San Antonio de Pablo, 6 battleships, and a battle cruiser. No, I want the fleet actually led by the Drake, followed by the Colombo, because the Drake is the most modern ship of the Italian Navy, so she has the honor of leading that fleet. Our battle cruiser here, yeah, you can stay by yourself. Armor cruisers, make your own course, make your own way. Destroyers are already in varying states of damage. Destroyers, your job is to save yourselves by retreating. Right. Turns out that 2 of my light cruisers here are also somewhat suffering from structural damage already. None of it's below 90%, so actually you guys are all going to stay together, with Montalbano in the lead. The destroyers are retreating. Nothing below 90, so you guys are going to stay in your formations. You guys are all okay. You guys are all okay as well. Pasta, Connor, I mean. Talia, Colombo and Drake are both in the same class. Antonio de Pablo is a Veneto. A Veneto with the updated 14-inch to 14-inch guns. Right. Now we've all got our ships sorted. Right, keep your course there. You guys keep your course. You can keep your course. Yeah. We only have 2 destroyers really worth fighting in this. Well, 1 destroyer that is in a state where I can say they can fight, but normal distance apart, line abreast formation, please. So the battleships. You know what? The battle cruiser will be in the line with the battleships because, thinking about it, they're all of similar speeds. And the fastest ships here are the Drakes. Thanks to a mix of Emperor of Finland and however the hell you pronounce the other guy's username. I apologise to him in advance for that, but I can't pronounce his username. Okay, you guys are going to also go into line abreast formation. And the armoured cruisers will also go into line abreast. So we'll have everyone here in line abreast, including the retreating destroyers, because why not? 3 on that side, and then 3 on that side, with the battlecruiser included. Yeah, the armored cruisers are getting overtaken by the battleships. There's no other way I can really say stuff. They're being overtaken. It's enemy ships that are colliding with each other. Okay. Yep, you're going that way. You carry on in your course there. You lot obviously carry on your retreating. Good, good. They're already damaged! Wow. Right, Drake. Yeah, you and your fleet are going at the maximum speed your fleet can allow. Your armored cruisers, you're fine. Light cruisers. You are only very slightly faster than the battleships. Light cruisers, disable. Your torpedoes are being disabled for the purposes of this. Oh wait, no, not shift tab, shift alt. There, everyone's main guns are now focused on the battleships, at least. They're all focused on the battleship. It's an armored cruiser, isn't it? Yeah, it's an armored cruiser. Monzabano. You and your lot. You and your lot go back into line ahead and turn to starboard. They launched too late to actually do anything worthwhile against Monzabano, because the Monzabano has already turned. So, yeah, your next target is the S-15. You lot go for S-21. Okay, having to micromanage everything here. Drake, send your guns there. Armored cruisers, yeah, help the lights with S-15. That's a light cruiser there that has gotten a bit too close to Vetton while it's being attacked by battleships carrying 14-inch guns, which isn't really that good a combination. For them. Right. Well, secondaries fire there. Drake, hard to starboard. Alright, continue turning. B-51 has gone down. B-51's a destroyer. Oh god, Drake, you're gonna do a sport of ramming, aren't you? Yeah. How are our light cruisers and heavy cruisers doing? That's thing I want to see. The armored cruisers, they're still at a distance. Good. The light cruisers. Focus on the light cruiser Atlantis. The destroyers obviously don't care about them because they are retreating. Benson has just taken a massive hit. Focus all secondaries towards the light cruiser, please, and armored cruisers B-23. Light cruisers B-23, please. Battleships. Carry on firing. Light cruisers, you're not on screening duties. Never have I set you on screening duties so far this battle. Never will I do so. Hold on a second. It flashed! This is a glorious moment that I'm going to celebrate with a chat emoji quickly. A certain chat emoji from the Brother Monroe server that, and I will catch the glorious moment. On screenshot. Betson has gone down. It's not surprising Betson's gone down. She took quite a large beating there. You guys go line ahead. Get tangled up with Palau. The armored cruisers. The armored cruisers turn in and go for the Orion. Battleship Pasta there looks close to that light cruiser that kept flashing. Go for B-21, please. The Palau has sunk. That'd be a good job to the light cruisers. There's the 3 remaining battleships. 2 remaining battleships. Let's get Barden and then the Nassau. Well, just Barden then, as the cell seems to have disregarded our we're not gonna let you sink that we're not gonna let you sink before we sink your older remaining ship. Yeah, the German fleet doesn't have much left. They're gone. They're close to being gone. Yep. They're gone. Drake just got lucky. Königsberg. Yeah, that isn't going to survive much longer. The armor cruiser Orion isn't going to last much longer. Cologne's gone. Orion's gone. It's just this poor, defenseless light cruiser, which has sunk. And our battle is a win for us. Our battle's a win for us. And closing in on the time that Monroe said it would be stopping his stream. Wait for the program to respond. Right. Light on. Loading screens. We love them. Not much. Okay, we all hate loading screens. Right. I just want to check something on normal Twitch as well, that yeah, Monroe is still streaming, so I'll quickly gate crash into his stream and oh god, no. And I just gate crashed into Monroe's stream quickly. Yeah, there was damage everywhere, but the entire... Mostly it's the entire German fleet that took the brunt of the damage, and that was what we needed. Oh god. I have to relaunch UAD. Hold on a second. If I had to relaunch and that battle didn't go well. Oh god, no. Why did I do that? UAD relaunch. Stream just UAD crash. It's actually saying something. Stream.
I need to stop at the end of this turn, annoyingly.
I really should have got on my phone to check on Monroe's stream. Wait for program to respond. UAD, please respond to me.
Crashes. It's just not fun, is it? Big miss.
It's not. Audio is stream as
I think it's just the snake.
chassis. Wait for program to respond.
You honestly not see the snake from there.
Just communicate with Monroe whilst I'm doing this. Whilst waiting for this to relaunch. Might as well unlaunch and then relaunch on here. Steam again and there we go. Well, I should go back to my stream. My stream. I will go back to my stream. Yeah, I need to go back to my stream. So. Yeah. Back to refocusing on my stream. And OBS should pick up again shortly. Don't show again. Continue the Italian campaign, which we had just had our victorious battle with. A victorious battle. And blew her. Never use that name, it's a cursed name in German service. Even Drakenfell said himself in one of the, I think it was one of the dry docks? I don't remember which one, but in one of the questions, he was mentioning that, something, and then he was like, don't use the name Blue Hers, that name is cursed in German service, or something like that. Probably someone who's watching these who's a bigger fan of Drakenfell than I am would correct me on the quote. Oh, dock sizes are being overwhelmed. Although I don't need to build up the tonnage more, I need to build up the capacity more, so that's why I'm doing this building of dock sizes. There also needs to be somewhere where my budget goes to, so yeah. Ship design. I don't need to do any new ship designs yet, actually, so cancel that for right now. 2 months, 3 months, a month, 4 months, Colombo 6 months, month, 2 months, a month, 2 months, a month. 3 DDs. Yeah, you guys will take up the capacity, well, some of the capacity in that port there, and we'll move on into October, which this is, we can definitely tell this is an alternate reality because the Soviet Union hasn't been formed yet. It is still the Russian Empire, which I'm surprised about. But yeah, we have just, in that one battle we had. Hello! Hello there! Yep. You can definitely tell you made it. I purposely stated earlier that this is going to be a longer stream than normal to accommodate this. Quite a bit longer than normal. Which actually would be the second time this week I've done a longer than normal stream, because usually by this point I probably would have been finishing off the last bit and off, but yeah, carrying on as longer as normal. Current situation, war with Germany. We were losing, but then just before I rejoined the XCOM stream briefly, we had this massive battle in which I won. Basically, it's a 2 14-inch gun battle. Well, no, actually, I've just remembered the Venetos were upgunned to 14-inch, so 3 14-inch gun battleships and then a whole bunch of other 12-inch and 13-inch armed battleships, alongside a few armoured cruisers and light cruisers, versus a large German fleet. I mean, I'm the Italians. God, getting confused here. So, yeah. We're not pushing back we're not pushing back on our defense, and the naval invasion here, I cancelled it because, to be honest, it's not going to work out, and I'd much prefer having to naval invade to recapture Ukraine than naval invade to capture Poland. I may want to do this option with Britain because I do not want to add anyone else to this war right now. Dock capacities are back to normal. So that means most of the repairs are completed. Drake and Colombo still need their repairs. Napoli still a C? Okay. Oh, Napoli is only just entered the Mediterranean. Yep. So, yeah, naval invasion is not in progress. Research. We've researched that. That's completed. So, next up on research, not gun layouts because we really got all the layout stuff we need. Mechanisms because I want dual light cruiser turrets and just focus on mechanisms. From October to November. I'll just say this. Anyone here can... Yeah. Yeah, I'll just mention, anyone here can actually chat because follower only chat is turned off, so anyone here from Monroe's raid, you can chat in chat without being a follower, so I should point that out. Should have pointed that out when I noted the raid had just started. An update mission loading screen. Ah, a battle. Okay. And what is an American force doing in Italian waters? Are they trying to up our tensions? Yeah. Yeah, turtleback armor is, a bit overpowered, I do admit. And, Monroe, if you're still watching, I have seen your video on the turtleback design, and yes, I can understand it's overpowered. Although I never really actually noted that until I saw your video on it, because I didn't really pay attention to that sort of stuff. Yeah, I know we didn't gain control of Poland, because I had bloody hell set off the retreat from Poland. Although their advance here has been lessened, which is, good news. Good news. Then there's a battle on the Baltic Sea. Battle cruiser on battle cruiser. There is a reason why, and I haven't actually openly said this yet. I'm putting a rule I'm not allowed to use turtleback armor. Which actually leads me to the question. Monroe, have you spotted any bugs with All or Nothing armor that makes All or Nothing overpowered? Because if so, then I'm going to have to ban that from the campaign as well. Right, so our battle cruiser, which is surprisingly slower than our most modern battleship in service. I'm saying in service because I have a Littorio class entering service that isn't faster than the battle cruiser, isn't faster than the Drakes. These 13-inch guns, they're great in terms of their capabilities. They're horrible on their looks, though. Like, that's my only complaint about these 13-inch guns, is their looks are horrible. Which is leading me into the usual thing when I play as Italy request, is that you can upgrade your guns, but keep them in the stylistic look of the old guns. That's also, as well, the more realistic way of going of it, and having a choice of if you change the look of the guns. But they would still have the same capabilities as the updated guns. That's a lot of guns. But they have accuracy penalties though. They have accuracy penalties because of their multiple main gun calibers. We got the first hit. 10 of our shells have hit them, although probably hasn't done much damage-wise. They've got torpedoes on them. They're not ridiculously armoured, so... Oh, their torpedoes have been detonated. What?! What the? Oh my god. No. No. How? How? Why are they HE spamming me? Damn it! Damn it! Well, I think we can say this is our first absolute major loss to the Germans. As in, our only capital ship we've lost to the... Actually, no, this is the second capital ship we've lost to the Germans. We originally lost one of our battleships, the San Giovanni, the lead of our class, to German ships as well. Well, okay, I should have ran when I had the chance. Oh, for fuck's sake. UAD's crashed again. This isn't helping. This isn't helping. Oh, God. This isn't helping my mood right now. I will just be relaunching UAD as soon as, Well, I think I should go to my please stand by screen. Okay, everything is not responding here. Please work. For God's sakes, work! I'm sorry about this, viewers. I do greatly apologise for this. Is it clear on your end? Sorry, stream. Problems are happening. Should be fixed. Should be fixed quickly, hopefully. No, I did not select the wanting to see what the update was via the Steam page. Oh my god. There, that's the please stand by screen up. Yeah, I know. UADs need to reload because of it crashed, and so I'm currently trying to sort that out. Can you hear me? That's the next question. Can you hear me? Oh god, that out. I can't be heard. Stream's delayed on Twitch end. No. Delayed. Yeah, I should hopefully have everything back up. UAD is just loading right now. This is the 4th time this stream that this has happened. Right. Game capture's working. The please stand by screen is off. And we get a perfect view of the Russian pre-dreadnought that did not get sunk at Tsushima because it wasn't even involved with Tsushima. Okay. Hopefully all these problems are now behind us and that we can carry on the stream as if nothing happened. Can we agree to that? That, PC? Thank you. Hopefully we can. Might as well get face up. Oh wait, loading screen's completed and I do not want to refight that battle. I know how it goes. When you press auto-resolve, but auto-resolve does not work. Right, there we go. There we go. And my immediate response to this is that next thing to worry about. But, okay, chat, is everything working now on your end? Poor Makarov. Poor Makarov, if only his men had followed his orders and actually did minesweeping, then then he wouldn't have been killed with his ship. Good. That would actually be a good thing to do, because right now, for all like the famous ships, I've had famous ships as in ones I know about and remember their track histories. I've had to rely on my memory for their accomplishments, which even though it's not in this campaign, obviously this isn't Japanese campaign, the heavy cruiser Shokai in one of my previous campaigns is a ship that did surprisingly well for what it was. Especially considering the fact it wiped out half the German Navy and the majority of the Chinese Navy during the campaign. I had it. Nearest port is Gallipoli. Although, oh, no. Don't you dare, UAD. Yeah. You stop for you, Odessa. Looks like the American fleet that was there has left us alone. Finances, yeah, we're fine there. Research budgets. Well, research stuff is all okay there. Hull strengthening. Better battleship stuff, and the outdatedness of two of the Dreadnought hulls that I currently have available. No, I didn't pick for this riff. Right. Loading screen is still carrying on. Oh god. Now Google's messing up. That could actually be a good idea to use. Oh, for fuck's sake, UAD! I'm gonna end the stream here. I might come back with a different game, but I'm ending it for UAD because I'm ending it for UAD right now. I am just too fucking annoyed with it. Like, I need a break for UAD for the rest of today. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here and I'm going to launch XCOM 1, Enemy Within, well, that's Enemy Within, and do an Enemy Within stream. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. End the stream.